Hey everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be the beginning to a declutter series. Yes, another makeup declutter series. As you can see by the overflowing makeup behind me and the insanely messy desk, we have some work to do. So I'm gonna be completely repositioning all of the drawers that we have here. I have a plan. I'm gonna show you guys the plan and we're gonna get started. This is gonna be multiple parts, but we're gonna be very successful and get a lot of work done. What is the word I'm looking for? I don't even know, honestly. Efficient, sufficient. We're gonna make a lot of progress. Yes, each video we will make a lot of progress, even though it'll be a couple of parts. So anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is the master plan, the blueprint of what is going to be happening. I'm sure I will make adjustments along the way, but I have this table set up with basically, like, this is mimicking my Alex 9 drawers. So I have 5 units that are dedicated to makeup, and then each unit has 9 drawers, obviously. So that's kind of what we have going on here. So yeah, I think we're gonna start with like primer, foundation, concealer, powder, and then we'll see how far we get in this first part, and then of course we will move on to the rest of these drawers. So we're gonna be going through every single one of these drawers. You're basically gonna see my entire collection. So let's go ahead and get into it. Also, I really like the way that my makeup turned out today. I'm wearing the Laura Lee Nudie #2 on my eyes, and I feel like it looks so good. And my foundation is from Ofra. Yes, the Absolute Cover Foundation. I've been loving this recently. Highly recommend. Okay, so starting with primer, foundation, concealer, powder, those are all right here. Currently, this is the before. We have a high-end primer drawer. We have a drugstore primer drawer, which I actually like having them separated out like that because then it's not like overcrowded. It's easier for me to find things for videos and stuff like that. Then we have concealers, and then we have powders, and then we have foundations, which I want 2 drawers for foundations. I want this to be a foundation drawer, which is currently a lip balm drawer, but I want like my taller like tube foundations and stuff that can't sit like straight up and down to go in this drawer. And then I want my second foundation drawer to go here. Currently we have an overflow of lip glosses, so I think that's gonna be the plan for today's video. So that is this unit right here. So I actually don't have to move any of the drawers besides the 2 foundation ones. Also, of course, I have to throw in a disclaimer because what would a declutter video be without a disclaimer? I know that I have a lot of makeup. I know that it is excessive, and it is partially a collection, but it's also my job. So I know that I have more than the average person, but I do my best to cycle through products. I pass so many products along to other people. What I keep is just like a portion. I do purchase a ton of it with my own money. I also receive a lot in PR, so there's a little explanation for that. So I'm sorry if you're not like satisfied with the end result. I'm gonna be getting rid of as much as I can, as much as I want. I'm not gonna just get rid of stuff to get rid of it, just to like make y'all happy because it's my makeup collection. So anyway, I say this in the nicest way possible. If you have anything negative to say, please just keep it to yourself. So yeah, anyway, let's get into the primers. All right guys, so here is my high-end primer drawer. I honestly have to say I don't see myself getting rid of too much from either of my primer drawers. I'm really happy with my collection at the moment, but there's definitely a few things that I can let go of. So yeah, anyway, the first product that I want to talk about is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is the liquid silk canvas. I love this so much. I also love the original, so I'm going to be keeping both of these. However, I don't need the little mini, so she can go. I'm going to kind of take things out like as I talk about them, and then I'll put everything back in at the end. So here, oh my goodness, we have some Varsali essences, and honestly I do not use these enough. I actually think that I'm going to keep these for one more rotation and use them as much as possible and see what my thoughts are on them. This was kind of like a trend, and I feel like it's kind of a trend that's long gone, but we have the Radiance Makeup Skin Serum, which I remember really liking. We have the Skin Tune Blur, which again I remember really liking, and then the Unicorn Essence, which is the like super famous one. So for now I'm gonna keep them, but next declutter series, if I haven't used them or I've decided that I don't need them, they're going. Next I have the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. This is something that I bought because of Tati, and I used this, I bought it so long ago. I used it quite a bit actually, but you only need like the tiniest little bit when you use it, but I definitely don't need this anymore. This is way too old, so this needs to go. I have the Touch and Soul Feel Like Honeymoon primer, and I actually just looked this up to see if I could find it, and I couldn't find it online. I don't know if this is still available or not, but since it isn't available, I am going to go ahead and pass this along. I definitely want to keep this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Power Primer. I need to use this more though. The Pat McGrath I want to keep. This Tarte one, I'm a little bit questionable on this one. I love this product, like I really love it, but it looks really liquidy in there, so I'm kind of thinking maybe this isn't good anymore. So this is the Base Tape Hydrating Primer. It smells like coconut. I actually loved this, but I think I've had it for a while, so I think I might pass that along. We have the YSL Blur Primer. I'm gonna keep that. Gonna keep the Fenty, is this the matte one? Yeah, this is the True Matte. That's gonna stay, and my Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow is also gonna stay. Same with the One Size Secure the Blur Primer, forgot to mention that one. All right, and then over here I have all of my like squeezy tube primers, so I actually think I might take them all out and then put them like back in as I, you know, decide to keep them. So primers that I definitely want to keep are the All Nighter Longwear Foundation Grip Primer. I actually think there's like a dewy version of this that I really want to try, but I definitely want to keep that. I also have a ton of Laura Mercier primers, which honestly, I love these primers so much. They are amazing. My favorite is the Hydrating Primer. That one is incredible, but I also love the Illuminating Primer. Those are like my top two favorites. They also have a Perfecting Primer and a Blurring, and they also have one with SPF in it. So they have the Protecting, Blurring, Perfecting. These are all awesome, and I definitely want to keep them. I have these two primers. We have the Kylie Jenner Face Primer. I think that's what it's called. And then the No Problem Priming Water. I actually think both of these are fine, but I'm going to go ahead and pass them both along just because I definitely don't need them, and I'd rather keep some other ones over these two. I have my Benefit primers. So we have the Pearl Professional, we have the Hydrating Professional, and then the Original Professional. I'm gonna keep all three of these. And then I have these two primers. We have the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. This one used to be one of my favorites. I haven't used it in forever though. And then we have the Cover FX Dewy Skin Primer. I'm gonna keep the Ole Henriksen one and declutter the Cover FX one. So here is the final after of the drawer. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter the drugstore one as well, and then I'll show you guys the products that I'm decluttering just so you can kind of see like the total, but from here I decluttered 7 primers. So here's my drugstore primer drawer. Again, I don't see myself getting rid of too much from here, actually probably less from here than the previous drawer. A lot of these are newer to me, so I definitely want to keep them. I have some Wet n Wild, Pixie, Morphe, Hard Candy I definitely want to keep. I have another Wet n Wild one back here that's new, Rimmel Stay Matte. Oh, this needs to go. She needs to go. This is the Wet n Wild Jelly Face Primer. This is like so dried up and weird. Like this just got so old, but I actually really like this product. Like it was really good. I would consider buying that again. I probably don't need to though. Also this Morphe one. Oh, should I keep it? It's really old. Like this is really old, but I kind of want to keep it. Maybe I'll declutter it. I'll declutter it. Oh man, I can't believe I just did that. All right, so those can stay. I honestly think that's it for this drawer. So yeah, didn't do the best here, but again, like I said, I didn't promise anything crazy. So let me show you guys all of the primers that I am decluttering. Here are all of the primers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full size, and then 1 mini. So 9 primers total. I'm not mad at it. I'm pretty happy. I'm satisfied. Next we have concealers. I have so many concealers. These are all of my drugstore and high-end concealers. So let's get started. I have pretty much my drugstore ones up front, my high-end ones back here, and then like thick ones, like my Juvia's Place ones. These are also foundation sticks, but those just kind of stay there because that's where they fit. So let's go ahead and start with this container here. Once again, I'm just gonna take everything out and then put stuff back in as I decide to keep it. The first concealers that I want to keep are these ones from Makeup Revolution. We have the Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. I have a couple of different shades here. I have C5, C5.5, and C5.7. So I'm going to keep all of those. I have this Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and declutter this. I don't remember loving it, and I've had this for a really long time, so I think it's time for me to let it go. This L'Oreal concealer is amazing. I definitely want to keep that. I have these 3 Morphe concealers, which I really want to keep, but honestly, these are so old, so it's time for me to declutter these, but I would definitely repurchase this formula. I have a Revlon Color Stay Concealer that I'm gonna keep. This NYX Born to Glow concealer, I feel like I don't like it. I don't know. Should I keep it and just try it out? Maybe, just for now. I also have 2 LA Girl Pro Conceal concealers that I really want to try out. I have these e.l.f. Flawless concealers, which I did not like, but I kind of want to keep them. No, I shouldn't keep them if I don't like them. I don't know. These are kind of good though for like no makeup days, so we'll keep them for now. I'm sorry. And then I have these 3 Morphe 2 Hide and Peak concealers. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these and figure out what shade I want to keep. I think I'm going to keep these 2 shades and I will declutter this one. Moving on to this section here, definitely keeping the NARS. This is a color corrector. Honestly, I'm probably never going to use it. I don't even know what this brand is. Have you guys ever heard of this brand? I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. So I'm going to declutter that. Then we have a Makeup Revolution potted concealer. I'll keep her. Oh gosh, the Becca. I don't think I've used this. I think I'm going to keep that. And then my Glossier will keep. That's getting kind of old. Should I get rid of it? I'll get rid of the Glossier one. It's way too old. And then over here, I just have a bunch of e.l.f. concealers, which I don't see myself getting rid of them. I have the regular camo concealer in a few shades. I have the hydrating one. And then I have some Conceal and Define from Makeup Revolution, which I'm going to keep. The Juvia's Place is going to stay. And then I think I just have my high-end ones back here. So here we have my high-end ones. I'm definitely going to keep my Benefit Bling Cakeless Concealers. These are amazing. I have a couple of shades. I just got these Laura Mercier Concealer Secret Camouflage Duos, so I'm going to keep those so I can try them out. My Hourglass is amazing. Definitely keeping that. Oh, another Benefit. Oh, shoot. Keeping the Benefit. Let's see, I have NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Gonna keep her. This Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion one, I don't think I've tried that yet, so I'm gonna keep that. Let's see, I have this Jouer concealer. That one can go. I haven't used that in forever. I have another Jouer, Fenty, Huda. I have some Pat McGrath, which I'm going to keep. And then I have this Dragon Beauty color corrector, which again, never going to use that, so I'm going to declutter that. So from this drawer, I am decluttering 9 concealers and color correctors. And here we have powders. I have so many powders. I definitely need to go through these and get rid of some. So let's just dive right in. Okay, so I have Laura Mercier powders here. We have the translucent, another translucent, we have the translucent honey, and then we also have the translucent glow. So I definitely want to keep these. However, I have a brand new translucent powder, so that one can go. I'm also going to like reorganize these, hopefully, so that it looks a little better. I'm gonna keep my Lancome powders. What is this? The e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder I'll keep. Born This Way I'll keep. Fenty I want to keep. But again, I need to reorganize these. The Maybelline Fit Me powders are really nice. I have 2 shades. I have 05 and 10. So I'm going to keep those and set them here. Then we have Huda Beauty, the Banana Bread, and Pound Cake. Pound Cake is like my go-to shade. It's very brightening on me though. It actually probably would match me better now that I have like 0 sun. Then I'll do Fenty if they will fit. I have the lavender, I have butter, maybe? Yeah, butter and banana. Oh wow, that is so satisfying. This is the Juno Blur Brighten Powder. This is actually a little bit too yellow for me, so I'm gonna declutter that. The translucent one is nice though. All right, so then we will do Laura Mercier, because this is like an iconic powder and I love it so much. And look at how like beautiful those line up with my Lancome ones. Fabulous. Then I've got Born This Way from Too Faced. We have a hard candy, which I'm gonna keep, along with the e.l.f. Oh wait, we also have this Cover FX powder. We'll keep it for now. We have a mini translucent setting powder from Laura Mercier. I don't need that, but this is an under eye one, so I am gonna keep that one. Then I have the Pat McGrath under eye powders, which honestly, I don't use these anymore. This one's too dark for me. This one is medium, so that one I'm gonna get rid of. And then this one is in the shade Light, which I love this powder. I used to use it all the time, but it actually has some hard pan on it and it's pretty old, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one too. I have a Laura Mercier powder that I'm gonna keep. Hourglass I'll keep. Charlotte Tilbury. This Pat McGrath one just isn't my shade and it makes me so sad I've kept it so long because it was so expensive, but I need to declutter that. We have CoverGirl, RCMA, and All Nighter. Okay, so I think that this is as good as this drawer is going to get. Let me show you what we are getting rid of. Nothing too crazy, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 powders. Okay, so here is where things get interesting. So we're gonna have to move these lip balms out of here and then also move these lip glosses. Sorry for hitting you. Didn't mean to hit the tripod. So I'm gonna just take all this stuff out and then we will work on the 2 foundation drawers. I just wanted to show you guys the before of my foundation drawer. It was way down here and it didn't really make sense. So I have all of those foundations, which as you can see, they're just kind of messily thrown in there, plus a couple over here. So I'm going to use these 2 drawers to organize them. I emptied out my foundation drawer and they are all right here. I have this organizer. This is from Sunny or Sony Cosmetics. It's SONNY. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but these are really nice quality organizers. They did send these to me, but I actually have a discount code with them. I think it's still good. I'm not sure. If it is, I will put it in the description box for you guys in case you're interested, but this is their like foundation one. I also have their lip gloss one. They're really nice, like thick acrylic, so I highly recommend them. I've really enjoyed them so far. So I'm putting the organizer in the taller drawer. So I have a short drawer for foundations and a tall one. This is going in the taller one so that I can like stand up foundations like this and they'll still close. Okay, so here are all of my foundations, and actually I realized I didn't even like declutter these as I was putting them away. So let me see what we've got. I have a ton of Believe Beauty foundation. I have way too many, honestly, so I'm definitely gonna get rid of some. We have Ivory, Porcelain. These are like unopened. Well, some of them are open. Linen is open. Ivory is open. We have a bunch of Nude, which Nude is like the shade that I used the most. Those are all Nude. These 2 can definitely go. I don't need those. We have cashmere and warm vanilla. I'll keep cashmere. And then we have neutral tan. I'll keep those. I'll get rid of warm vanilla. I'll keep those. But I'm gonna kind of reorganize this a little bit. This Milani one, I'm tempted to get rid of it actually. No, should I keep it? Shoot. Okay, I think this is good for now. I only got rid of 3 foundations from here, but we still have all of the other ones to put up here. So from these, I'm only getting rid of this Morphe foundation, and only because it is so old. So that is gonna go. So here we have our first foundation drawer, which could be organized better, but I'm happy with it for now. And then we have my second one. Our next project is going to be the setting spray sponges and giveaway drawer for sure. And we'll also throw in some of these other categories in part 2. But that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Say hello to all of the makeup that I just decluttered. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!